Well, hi guys, and welcome to Motor Planet. Today I'm in a 2018 Mercedes Benz E220D. It's an AMG Line Premium Plus, which means it's packed with lots of added extras. I think we can say it's an absolutely gorgeous car, and it comes in a metallic Canvasite blue. With the Burmeister sound system, it can certainly belt out the tunes. With the car running, I'm just going to show this really nifty feature which lets the front seat extend. This is really good because if you've got long legs, it supports your knees. Which also comes with the beautiful leather interior and black walnut trim along here. These are the fans which move, really beautiful, and you move those, really nice. And down here is where you control it. These controls are really lovely, the metal and lovely to touch. So you've got your aircon, again you can set it either side for passenger and driver, and you've got full controls of everything here, and you've also got the menu. You've got full control with easy use of the dials. It is a two-door Mercedes, and there is definitely plenty of room in the back with some really deep cup holders, the stunning leather and the beautiful soft touch fabric. It's a really beautiful car, and you can see there's a soft screen here which press the button. So if it's a soft screen sunroof, and then the sunroof opens. The boot is quite deep and goes back quite a way, so it's really good for storage. And the middle section comes down, so you can extend the boot space if you're going off skiing or anything else you want to put in there, some golf clubs, who knows, you choose. And then it's got a touch button lock to close the boot. And as you can see, the ambient lighting runs from the door right the way round to the front. Can't really see it, there you go, and to the other door, which is really nice, and it changes colour. And now I'm ready to take it for a test drive. If it's a luxury used car you're looking for, then this certainly has it all. It's got loads of added extras. I love the dash with the ambient lighting that changes colour. That's pretty nifty. I think when you're driving it at night it would be really beautiful. It's a really lovely car to drive. The seat doesn't go high enough for me. The seat in particular, the front part goes forward, which you're able to protect your knees. That makes it really comfortable, especially with it being a low down car. In fact, it's a really beautiful car. It drives really well. It holds the road really well. It's probably quite a sporty little car. It's not a little car, it's a sporty big car. It's also got heated seats, so on a freezing cold day like today, that's most welcome, I can assure you. The trim in this is beautiful. Whoops, a daisy, missed Burmeister. Gosh almighty. On the other side of the road, for goodness sake. Wowzers. This is the Woodhead Pass Road, and it gets so busy. So it'll be nice to see how this car gets me out of here pretty quickly when I get a chance. Right. Well, I like that. That gets you out pretty quickly. And on bends like that, on such a busy road, it's important to have a car that can pull off quickly. This is becoming one of my favourite locations to bring the cars. And it always looks so different every time I come. The radio system is really good with the Burmeister sound system. There are so many options of radio stations to choose that you can't really be stuck for choice. And of course you can also plug in your phone to listen to podcasts if that's what you prefer. With regards to the car being comfortable, it really is. It goes around the bends really well. Wouldn't really expect much else from a Mercedes though, would you? Really is a top of the range car with lots and lots of extras. And I love the fact that you've got the panoramic sun roof. So even when the sunroof's open, you've got the soft part of the sunroof that comes over. Because we know what it's like. I don't know if you've been in a car with a sunroof. The panoramic sunroofs, they can make them quite noisy. But Mercedes have created a barrier at the top of the sunroof which eliminates that noise, and I quite like that. But I also like the fact that the soft part of the sunroof, which is separate, comes over, so you still have the sunroof open but you're protected as well. It's got a lot of power behind it, but you don't feel like you're going ridiculously fast. It's a keyless push button start, but you'll find that to put it in drive mode, where it's normally down here, it isn't. It's here behind the steering wheel. When I got in it first and I was driving along, I thought it was my windscreen wipers, and obviously it wasn't, and I took it out of gear. So it's a mistake I'd not make again. But it's quite nifty being there. I've never known the gear change to be there in an automatic, because they are normally down there. But quite a handy place to have it. Seems to be going a bit slow. Don't know why. Oh, I've just realised I seem to be going a bit slow. And I pressed a button down here to put the windscreen wipers on, and it wasn't. I'm thinking, why am I going a little bit slow at no more than 40? And you could be driving along, and you can set your speed limit by this little button here. So now I know what that's for. For now I will just leave it alone. But that's a really good idea to have. So if you're on the motorway, or you're in a if you're in a speed restricted area, you can press that and set the limit, and it will stay at it, and then you just press it back down to release it. It's a 2018 plate, and definitely if it's a quality used car that you're looking for, then it's worth looking on Motor Planet's website to check it out, and that would be www.motorplanet.co.uk. On the dashboard, as you're driving along on your speed limit, it flashes when you're going over the limit. It tells you the limit, but it also flashes when you're going over the limit. And even though this car is low down and I can't raise the seat any higher than I've already got it, I'm still finding it really comfortable to drive. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful soft touch leather steering wheel, which is really nice because it's warm. The dials here on the door are what push your seat forward and back, so that's really easy. It's so much better having the controls here on the door to control your seat. There we go. Yeah, so the controls are here to control your seat, to push it forward or backward and up and down. You can go as well. Thank you. I feel very privileged to be trusted driving these cars. This has only recently come in, and I feel really privileged that I'm trusted to come out in these cars. Again, when the traffic's heavy, as it is now, it's really nice because it is an automatic. When you stop completely, put your foot on the brake and then you push it down, and then that holds the brake, so you can take your foot off the brake and sit there enjoying life around you. I do love an automatic car. There's something about an automatic car. I really do love the Sat-Nav. I like how it can zoom in and out, because if you're ever stuck in a place, I don't know about you, but sometimes I travel all over the UK, so sometimes when I don't know where I am and I'm stuck in a place, it's nice, it would be nice to zoom in. Well, on this one you can. This car's good on fuel as well, because it does 76.4 miles per gallon. And this is the bit I always love when I get to my roundabout and I'm just about to go on the motorway, to see how much power this car's really got. I love to be able to accelerate on roundabouts quickly. Certainly gets you out of all sorts of trouble. So now I'm going on to the M67 back to Motor Planet. This car has 192 brake horsepower along with 295 pound-feet of torque. So it can certainly move without you realising. It's a 2-litre diesel and it does 76.4 miles per gallon. It's a really smooth drive, it's lovely, very, very nice. Everything you would expect from a Mercedes. Getting low on fuel, and what's really good, it's listing, it's on the dashboard, it started to list all the petrol stations that are close by. So you've got Morrison's at 1.1 mile, BP at 1.2 mile, Shell, then you've got another Shell one, you've got Cheshire Station, Texaco 1.9 miles, and another Tesco at 1.9 miles. They're all listed on my screen, which I think is brilliant. Nothing worse than when you need to fill up with petrol and you don't know where to go. So I can press any of these and the Sat-Nav will start and take me to that petrol station. Once again, I can honestly say it's been a privilege to drive such a lovely car. I'm really getting lost for my top one. I still think it's my Porsche. I wonder whether this one will beat the Porsche to number one. It's certainly up there with it, that's for sure. For the first time of driving the car, I've got pretty much used to it straight away. So I'm nearly back at Motor Planet. Don't forget to subscribe and wait for the next video test drive that I do. I wonder what I'll be driving next. reversing cameras on this are brilliant. For somebody that doesn't like reversing, with these top of the range cars, I find it is much easier to reverse in them than the non-top of the range cars. And this Mercedes is certainly top spec. Thanks very much for watching, and goodbye from Motor Planet until next time. Bye.